snacks.
What it do, snackers, snackettes, and snack X's? It's your boy Gage. I'm here with Jokes. I am also here with Sin. It is Tie Tuesday. It is Halloween, and you are now tuned into Loading Snacks Weekly, where we get together once a week and we talk about all the happenings in pop culture. And today, it's Halloween. It's gonna get a little spooky. You want to talk about Extra Life? Mostly, we're gonna talk about Extra Life. You know what I mean? We're gonna try to spare Sin, a little bit. And don't let the fact that he's kind of sitting in the dark with the little purple lights or whatever fool you. Slim's scared of things, and so we got. I'm just saying.
Continue.
I mean, no, we're gonna try to spare my man a little bit. However,
hey, look, it's all good.
We're gonna talk about some things.
It's all good.
Good. I'm glad. Hey, Doctor Who.
What's up?
That is ecstatic.
Really?
That's a classic.
Straight up. First and foremost, Jokes, can you do your job?
Going around the world with it.
Way I get this around the world with it.
Same.
Jokes will get the Beacons link up for you. Again, most of you who are here already know what to do and what Beacons is for. Just allows you to be wherever we are. What's up? I don't understand.
It's posted.
It's posted. It's up.
Definitely up. The Beacons link, allows you to see what we're doing, where we are socially across the board.
Happy Halloween, Heather.
Happy Halloween, Heather. The link for donations for Extra Life can be found there. And so even if you've already been there, even if you follow us everywhere else, to go and make donations for Extra Life, which again we're going to talk about, and we're going to share some links and that kind of stuff here today. Beacons is an easy way to find it. Sin, you have a job to do.
Yes, so let's shout out our top tier patrons, starting with Anthony Cunningham, Marcus Houston, Susan Dortch, Tyrone Carson, Meticulous Skin, Alex Lee, Ellis Mbe, and Kermit Ferguson. Thank you very much. We truly, truly appreciate it.
Facts that we do. You all help keep things rolling, and that is for sure.
It's all there. It's all there.
What do you mean?
Unless that post
is there.
Unless that post.
But we're gonna go over it again today.
Literally, I'm looking at it on this other screen, like I see it sitting right here.
I know it's there, but again, we're gonna get there. Just slow it down. Give us, you know what I mean? We're gonna get there. I just said we're gonna talk about Extra Life. We're not gonna do it without talking about this stuff. We got you. You know what I'm saying? Because we know that there are some things we're just not gonna be able to do without you, Cuddy. So we know you need to know. Because otherwise, it's just us and Jokes. And
shut up. Shut up.
So look, before we get into some of the specifics of Extra Life, this is 9 years of doing Extra Life. We do it every year. We have a blast doing it every year, and really more than anything, we have you all to thank for continuing to support us every year when we do it. Whether you're just supporting us, what up, Zay, for the sake of seeing us suffer, which sometimes it is.
It's not a bad thing all the time.
Leroy Jokes. I want to talk for a minute about why we do it. So I'm going to give you two a moment to think about it before I throw it at you, because Jokes, you'd probably be fine. Sin, you're usually not as prepared if I just throw you a curveball type question.
No, I'm actually good on that one.
Okay, well then talk to me, bro. Why do we do Extra Life? Why do you do Extra Life?
One, it is for a good cause. We're by donating our time to play video games, where we can help raise money for something needy, something worthy, kids related. I have godkids. You have kids. I'm pretty sure Jokes has little cousins or something like that. We all care about, kids in a capacity. And it's a way that we can do what we do with our platform to give back. So one, I love that fact about it. And two, with life being as crazy it is and hectic as it is between Loaded Snacks and our 9 to 5s and family stuff, just all that kind of stuff, it's actually refreshing and fun that we get to sit down for 24 hours and just kind of just old school go back to gaming, like thinking about those LAN parties we used to have. We're just doing it, this way now. You know what I'm saying? But we get to go back in time, play games together all day, and at the same time raise money for something special. So it's always just great to do because we have that to look forward to every year. So it's always I just love it for that.
I dig it. Well said. Jokes?
I mean, kind of mirroring what you said, it's an amazing cause. So, unfortunately, a lot of us, some people are the kids, of course, having whatever issues and things that are going on. I'm happy we're able to do something, one, meaningful. Two, I'm sure a lot of them do tune in to different streams, whether, of course, not just ours and others, but I'm sure they get enjoyment out of watching people do something like this. Obviously, we play video games, so it's not anything new to us, but when we're able to do something that we already love, to do something that has a huge meaning behind it, it means even more for it. Having everybody support us in what we do has been a big plus as well. But it's just the meaning behind it. Being able to help raise money. I know, B, of course, you have something specifically tied to Children's Hospital that you can play specifically for. I just like to be able to support it all around. Now, who knows whether I eventually one day will need the needs of using Children's Hospital or any of those Miracle Network hospitals, but this is just a way to just show our appreciation, to show how we feel, and to be able to just give back to them in these type of things.
Again, well said. I think Extra Life is turning 15 this year.
Mm-hmm.
And so we've been participating in Extra Life for the majority of the time that it has existed. And I think when I first came across Extra Life, I was like, that sounds fake. Mm-hmm. You can't just play video games and make money. You know what I mean? Like, to go to kids or whatever. And we had kind of already gotten ourselves in the headspace. It was a thing that was particularly important to me when we started doing Loading Snacks, to do whatever we could to use our platform to speak for other things that couldn't be spoken for. And so, like, one of the first things we did in terms of a charity thing was like our leukemia shirts, right? And even with that, right, it's a good cause. We were happy to do it. But then we also at the time had Coop, who's heavily involved, with Loading Snacks, but also is someone who recovered from, leukemia, right? Yeah. And then it was like, well, we did that. That was cool. Let's do it again. Breast cancer shirts. And then that was, autism shirts and whatever. So giving back is a thing that I think has always been important to me. I don't know that I have ever really found a way to give back that was a thing that I really like doing. So like, I don't have anything against. I mean, look, I've done like the all night things and the relay for life and that kind of stuff, which is cool. But I don't really want to run. I really don't want to be on the track. Like, I'll do it. It's cool. You know what I mean? Or whatever. And I didn't mind doing it. Like, I didn't hate it. I had a great time doing it. I did Relay for Life multiple times over several years. However, I think for a person who does marathons or enjoys running or likes to do something like that, having something they enjoy doing on top of it being something that allows them to give back, adds something extra. It makes it a little more special. And this is what that is. Like, we play video games all the time anyway. We love and enjoy doing it. It is an escape, not just for us, but for so many other people. It's an escape for so many kids who are in hospitals who can't get out and do other things, right? And so I just think that it just seemed like a perfect thing.
Mm-hmm.
If I find a way to really do it with like music or something like that, I'll probably be right there too.
Hey, Kidlet.
What's
But what up, Kidlet? And, I mean, look, you know, I like I said, I don't mind running. You know what I'm saying? But generally speaking, for me, running is a thing we do out of necessity, not a thing I do for fun, right? Which
Right.
sometimes we will run, do a couple full laps, running. But most of the time we just walk and we talk and we listen to music. You know what I mean? I had a good time. And again, it was cool. But I leave the marathon into those who really like
enjoy the marathon.
that's their bag.
Yep.
Like
this is
if you gave me the choice of helping to raise money to save children in a hospital via either running or playing video games, let me tell you
it's a
something.
clear victory between the two.
It better be a Nintendo NES Power Pad in that joint if you want me to run. Yeah, like okay. That's the only way I'm gonna pick that over. I'm a gamer before I'm a runner. I think is probably what the reality of that is.
Fair,
very fair. Yeah,
I don't have anything against runners. I just, if I
those
get
two options, right? The game is gonna win every time. Easy.
Every time.
Easy.
Every time. Yeah. So,
hey, Mama
Halloween.
Happy Halloween. All right. Now that we've done that and talked about why, guess what it's time for? Just try.
Not sure.
Okay.
It's
now
it's
time
for schedule.
Excited.
The schedule. Okay.
Time for the schedule.
Okay, schedule.
All right. So look.
Can't say you don't know.
We used to.
It's right there on the screen.
It's right there.
We used to be younger and foolish and would do 24 hours straight.
We discussed that this past weekend. How dope we were.
We did. Hey, look. We survived it. Jokes didn't survive it.
No.
Hey, I did.
Survived it,
did. There was a year I did survive. I went the whole 9, but I ain't gonna front. My ass definitely fell asleep a good majority of those times at certain points.
Absolutely. Facts. Absolutely. You were sleeping good for all of the rest of us. Now,
it's like an hour.
24 hours straight. Yeah, exactly. It's rough, right? And I can't pretend that like there weren't definitely people tuning in at like 2 a.m. just to see how delirious we got. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. However, exactly. Youngest guy's the weakest one. You know what I mean? He just don't, staying up late in bedtime is not his thing, I guess. However, after last year, we're still gonna do 24 hours, but we're gonna split it over 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Way better.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Way better. But but the other thing about that is knowing what our fan base is like, it just is actually, I feel like it's easier.
It works out
for people to be able to tune into the things that they want to see. They don't have to stay up until 2 a.m. to try to catch us doing, whatever we're doing.
Talk about it, Heather.
You said Gen X built softer? Because that's what it sound like. Sound like softer. Yeah, so 3 days, okay? Just Friday from 12 to 8.
I'll say once again.
Saturday from 11 to 7. Sunday from 10 to 6. Okay? Now, Friday, here's what the schedule is. We are playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge from 12 to 2. Before I go any further, Sin, we need to talk about this.
Uh-oh.
Okay, what we got to talk about?
So over the weekend, Sin and I did some testing. Jokes jumped in a little later after he got off work. We did some testing. After Jokes also couldn't make it through that and passed out before we got on through all the games.
It was a long day.
What's up, Frankie? Hey, listen, we're excited to play Plants vs. Zombies. Just for you, buddy. We jumped in to test Ninja Turtles because there's a new update, DLC. We need to make sure that we can get in, get ourselves logged in without wasting a bunch of time while people are trying to watch, whatever. Again, we're only playing for 2 hours. And we discovered that the only way to play it is in survival mode.
Yep.
You're not like playing through really like a new story, so to speak, or whatever. You're in survival mode. And let me tell you something, Jokes.
That thing real, bro.
We was
That's the best way to put it. That thing is real.
We was having a good time. So here's the deal. This game is 6 players. I think the most we ever had in there is an actual 4. We may have not even ever made it to 4. We may have only ever made it to 3.
Okay.
Straight up, Sin. I think it's possible. If we did it, it was probably me, you, maybe Marcus and Cuddy. Maybe.
Okay.
Jokes I know ran with us at some point.
I'm pretty sure it was just the 3 of us. I think it was just the 3 of us.
So here's the thing. We are looking for 3 more people. I want 6 people for this game.
No, that'd be so much.
Let's go.
I want 6 people for this game. I'm just letting y'all know. 12-2.
And also, they're gonna have to get the update.
We're gonna have a private game set up. You do have to have the DLC, which is if you have Game Pass, you have access to the game. The DLC is like $8.
Yeah.
So if you want to get that, it gives you 2 more characters, a bunch of new colors and stuff like that for the other characters. I would love to get 6 people. So
word has been thrown out there.
It's out there. 12-2. We will follow that with a palate cleanser. Rainbow Six Siege. Siege from 2 to 4. Now, we ran this to test it because Rainbow Six Siege is a little tricky getting into a match, like the kind of matches we want to play. Where we're just squadding up, squad of 4, squad of 3, doing some terrorist hunt, trying to just survive the maps. We're gonna have to probably throw some like shenanigans on these. We're probably gonna have to bump the difficulty. We played on the regular normal mode just so we could try to get our feet wet and kind of get back into it. And I'm gonna be real, we kind of clean clocks. It felt pretty good.
Hey.
I think we
remember the controls again.
Yeah.
Yeah, once we got done with the controls, we were clean. Yeah.
I don't even think we used any of our specials, like at all.
Nah. Oh, I did. Just because.
Did you?
Yeah, because I was just testing stuff out like, okay, booze. I was just, using them. Just trying to.
I was just dumping. But we have a lot of characters to pick from. They downloaded some WWE skins so they could play as characters from WWE because they wild.
If we were going to be playing as the Defenders, y'all know I got Rhea Ripley all day. But it's because we're not playing Defenders. The only reason I didn't buy it, but it's like I still want to buy it just so I have it.
Just so you have it.
Yeah, just so I have it. Yeah.
I mean, we may jump in and defend at some point.
You know what? Whatever. I'll buy it just because. And then if we do defend, I can use Rhea. So, hey.
Facts. All right. So then we're going to play Warhammer 40K Dark Tide from 4 to 6. We ran this again to test it, make sure we were, we had our characters made. We could load up, jump in. I'm going to tell you something. We had a time.
Oh, we did.
We had a time.
Hey, we had some moments.
Shenanigans afoot.
So y'all know. Grenade shotgun thing.
Listen, I recorded that.
The red mist is real.
Did you? I need you to send that to me.
I wish we would have been streaming it so we could have got our reactions between me and Sid. This dude popped like 4 dudes off in the distance, and we're just like, "Whoa, wait a
mist." They just paint on walls. It was so left field, but so great.
It's a good time. Then we're gonna round out the day from 6 to 8 with Grand Theft Auto 5 online. Cuddy, you're up. Here's the deal.
Y'all already know what this
We
is.
have some heists that need to be run. Ones that Sin has never had the opportunity to lead. Sin, I don't know if you double check to make sure you have the money necessary. If you remember the heist you're
To
trying
start
to
it
do,
up?
you have to pay the upfront cost.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just making sure.
We good. Sitting on a
I
few
know you got.
mil. You know, I'm okay.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh yeah,
I'm good for some GTA tonight because I need to get a little bit of money, so I'm down for that. Was that like did those words just come out of his mouth? You know what? Screw y'all. You know what?
That's exactly what it was.
Listen, I'm gonna screw every
cramp.
just for that. I'm gonna screw every single one of these heists up. I'm gonna lose money. I'm gonna do everything. Screw these
It's an
heists
actual
up.
cramp. This joint hurts. I don't know what.
Hey, Joe, you the funniest
I'm
dude I
not-
know tonight, bro.
I tried.
Oh my
Sometimes.
god.
All right, Joe. I
Hey,
mean,
somebody
listen.
clip that. We gotta put that up. We gotta clip
That
that.
is
Exactly.
a definite.
Like-
That is a definite.
I'm not. My initial response was gonna be like, I'm gonna play Spider-Man. You can play GTA. I've been trying to get you to play GTA for like a month to get ready for this. Now you like, oh, I can play
We've been
tonight.
in there running, making money,
What are you talking
all
about?
that stuff. Like,
Okay, I've been.
Come on, dog. We about to jump in. We doing this. My man be like, oh, I'm on to eat and crash.
You're damn right.
I'm on to eat.
oh, I'm at the grocery
and I know
store.
you need to get your sleep together so you can make it through extra life. But I'm just saying, like,
That's what
all
my
right,
G
all right,
Fuel and my
listen,
GG is for.
just hear what I'm saying. I'm down.
Yes.
He is really about to try.
Yes.
And listen, I'm down, jokes.
I'm game. I was gonna put on
I'm
NXT and crash, but cool.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I just was like,
Yeah,
out of
so
nowhere. All right, I'm with it. Now, Sin, can you please explain what will happen in terms of like if we hit certain milestones for playing beyond the 8 o'clock point?
I believe it is if we reach $1,000 as a team on our first day, Friday, we all is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Well, I'm just talking about for continuing to play beyond the 8 o'clock threshold.
What did we say? Because now I'm getting
Pretty sure it was 800.
confused.
Now remember, you sent it to me, dog.
I'll say,
Okay.
go back to your notes.
Yeah, I'll be on my notes.
I have it. I could pull it up. I just figured you would know because you sent it to me. But right, so we hit $800 before it's time to end on Friday. We'll add an additional 2 hours. Okay. If we hit $1,000, we add an extra hour to the time.
Yeah.
From there, for every $100 we do, we'll add another hour on the clock. Speaking of $1,000, Sin, you have something you want to show the people, or do I have to do it?
It's not
near you.
Yeah, it's not near me.
I mean, you can go get it.
All right, you talk about it.
I can.
You have any jokes? You got it?
No, I'm saying he can go get it. It's right. He can.
It is right there. I mean, it's not the box. It's not the box. It's just.
I figured only one would go, but they both ended up going.
I don't know why he went when I said I would get it. I mean, you have other stuff maybe you want to show. I don't know. Y'all gonna let me steal the screen for a second.
Still the spotlight.
Y'all see this?
Hot dog candy cane.
Hot dog flavored candy canes. You see how there's some missing already?
Oh.
Here's why. Once the team hits $1,000, we all have to eat a hot dog candy cane. Zaina has hers. She is not happy.
Because she smelled it probably. That thing.
Frosty has hers.
You can smell it through the.
She is not happy. Yeah, she dropped hers and broke it, and then immediately
got it.
Smelled it and was like, "Oh no!"
Oh no!
And we have to eat the whole thing. Now, Sin, what happens when you earn $1,000? You know what? Hold that thought. We're gonna get to that. Let's talk about Saturday. Here's the schedule for Saturday, November 4th. We will be playing Gundam Battle Alliance. I have no idea what that is. I mean, whoever suggested this, jail. Talk to them. Who do you think bought those? Hey, you know it's sin. You know it's sin. you know it is. There's nothing to discuss here. You know that's who it is. Feel free.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Gundam Battle Alliance from 11 to 1. Listen, this is their world. I'm just playing in it. Expect shenanigans because I don't know what I'm doing. Should we have tested this over the weekend? Yes. Did we? No. Will we beforehand?
Probably. I'll say we're probably.
Okay.
At least let's get through the beginning stages so you at least know how to play and we can
get them through the
tutorial. Get them through the tutorial. Let's make sure we're connected.
It only exists on the console because they were like, let's play Gundam. All right. Jokes, did you see the McDonald's Gundams I sent you earlier today?
I'd already seen those, and it's like,
of course you did. But you ain't sharing with us. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, so I shared it with you.
I gotta see if I can get my.
I'm not worried saying since you can't spell Luffy. I'm good.
You know what though?
Hey, what variant of Luffy is
Who
that?
knows what he looks like?
Oh God.
Laffy?
I want y'all to know that these candy canes are by somebody named Archie McPhee. I don't trust Slim at all. All right. So Gundam Battle Alliance. Mm-hmm. Then we are playing Party Animals. Now, Party Animals, we are expecting like that's right. You know what I meant. Bye. Party Animals. We're gonna have Frosty join us. We should have Rob from Comic Logic joining us as well.
Dig it.
It's also like 8 players. Like we're gonna try to have as many people as we can.
Yeah.
I highly suggest looking up videos of Party Animals. Shenanigans will be afoot.
I have no doubt in that.
No doubt. From 3 to 5, we're gonna change it up, kind of cleanse that very clean, wholesome Party Animals fun, and play the Quarry. We will be expecting y'all to help us out, making some choices in this game. But we may also just randomly between the 3 of us make some choices and see where the story takes us. So the Quarry from 3 to 5, and then Payday 3 from 6 to 7. Okay. Marcus, who you all know tends to get the band hammer from Frosty and so forth, but also tends to be on our wrestling chats and so forth. Usually is in here hanging with us. Trinidad G. Will be joining us to play some Payday. Payday, you are basically bank robbers, or thieves, like you're trying to rob banks and steal jewelry and
artwork,
things of that nature. If it's, we've played some of this. The last one, Payday 2, was quite addictive. We're gonna mess some things up. It's gonna be worth it.
But it's gonna be hilariously fun.
No doubt. So here's the thing. Not that we're necessarily expecting to hit it until at some point on Saturday, but Saturday at $2,000, we add an additional 2 hours. And same thing. From there on, for every 100, we'll do another hour. Like, we'll stay as long as the money is rolling in, as long as people are donating, as long as we're giving back to the kids, we're gonna stay. So does that mean we're gonna get less sleep than we might have intended?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes. But that will be
they say it's for a good cause, so it's all good.
It is absolutely for a good
We'll have our snacks, energy drinks, whatever we need on deck, like we always do. So we'll be good to go.
100%. Speaking of our drinks on deck, relax. Sin,
yeah,
the entire team at $2,000 raised is drinking Warheads sour
We are.
soda.
Yep.
Warhead sour soda. Yes, we are.
There were 5 cans in here. There aren't now. Sin, what flavor did you take?
Blue raspberry.
Blue raspberry.
Blue raspberry.
I have black cherry here. Jokes, I think you're getting lemon.
I said I'll take the lemon one because I know everyone was like they didn't really want to do the lemon, so I was like I will gladly go ahead and take that one.
I think Zane gets
Green apple.
Green apple.
Yeah. Frosty took watermelon.
Mhm.
So $2,000 raised. We'll take a moment, get everybody in, and we will.
Take him back.
Yeah. Now I keep mentioning Frosty. I want you all to know that Frosty is planning to play on Saturday the majority of the day. Mostly she'll be playing Baldur's Gate 3. Her stream will be separate from ours. So once she gives us a link for her, and most of her times I think are set outside of playing Baldur's Gate, she is going to jump in and play Party Animals with us. And other than that, she'll be doing those with us. She does have a heart out at some point for something else going on Saturday, but trust and believe, when it's time to pay the piper, play that candy cane, drink that soda. That's how that goes.
Yep.
So let's talk about Sunday. Sunday, November 5th. Shout out to Nana, who is watching the stream. That is her birthday.
Yeah.
Hey, mama.
First game on the docket. Plants vs. Zombies, Battle for Neighborville from 10 to 12. This game, literally by special request, and we're happy to do so. After that, Diablo 4 has a new season that rolled out. We are going to be jumping in and playing the new season. None of us have played it other than creating our characters so that we're just ready to jump in and go.
Right.
You did do that, right, Jokes?
I need to create my character tonight.
Jeez.
I'm behind. Then, just like last year, you suck at parking from 2 to 4. Let's take a break.
We gotta load that lobby up too. We gotta load that one up too.
The more,
Yeah.
the merrier.
Yeah.
More
That
shenanigans.
game is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It shouldn't be anywhere near as fun as it is.
But
It
it was
absolutely
last
is.
year. It was.
We had not ever touched it until that day, and I have not touched it since that day.
Nope.
I'm so
Except for the one
ready.
time we went in just to see if they like, put any new stuff in it. Yeah, that
See,
was it.
yeah. So ready. And then to round it out, ha!
Take it
Man, listen.
home. Take it home.
We booted up the Xbox 360 version of Mass Effect 3 and ran multiplayer during our testing. And I'm going to tell you something. We had the best fun. I'm glad you enjoyed watching the parking game.
You'll be
should
watching it
just
again.
as fun this year. Yeah. Mass Effect 3 multiplayer felt like we hadn't missed a beat. We did. Like, we're not ready for the hardest difficulty. I'm gonna keep that
Oh
up.
no, that bronze though got smoked.
The Browns got done though.
The bronze got smoked.
Beat
Full
it
extraction.
down, bruh. Like, beat it down. And that joint felt so good and immediately made me so angry
That they didn't
have
put that
not-
zone in the remastered.
Mm.
That's a
Listen,
miss. It is
Once
a
we
miss.
figured out like how to get in a party, and it, like I've completely forgotten how that works.
Yeah.
Like,
We're gonna go through that again live over there.
it's primitive and it's terrible.
Oh, I feel like we're gonna have to
bad.
go into that game like 5 to 10 minutes slightly earlier just to make sure we can get back into the party again.
We got it. You might need some extra help, Jokes.
Hey, listen, I forgot about hitting both buttons. Go to the 360, the damn 360 console panel. I was like, oh yeah, that's right.
I'm like, dog, I sent you the invite. Just join the game. You're like, I'm looking, I don't see it. I'm like, are you looking in the 360 menu? Yeah, like it's I'm so
that's
ready.
Right.
Now,
360 menu.
a couple of things, y'all. We are not just playing games and having people donate. We were fortunate enough to have a friend of ours who is an artist donate some prints to us to give away for donations. I'm gonna show you some. I'm gonna show you some. I'm gonna start with this. This is one of the prints that will be available.
Bulbasaur.
You see how excited Jokes is? We had to count these while we were at LockCon last weekend, and people started donating.
Already donated.
People started donating. So we left some of those at Comic Logic so that we could just give them a QR code and people can donate and they can pick them up. And there, the prints are $10 a piece. Let's just pop this up so you can see it.
Yeah.
What's this called? What's this? Oh, he went to go get.
You get the hat or whatever because he got the joint. I got
mine.
mine.
He has the big one. He has the big frame one.
Big joint, yeah, big frame one. Yeah, big Red Rock.
So that is one. So these are. Give me a moment, and I will get you. As a matter of fact, then why don't you talk a little bit about Quentin and non-toxic nerd culture? I'm gonna get the card and the QR and all that up while you do that.
Yeah, Quentin, very, very dope dude, very, very cool dude, absolutely amazing artist. Him and his guy Brian Chase over there. Shout out to them. They have their own space. They do conventions all around the United States, like constantly. Like they wanted to jump in here with you all and talk about what they got going on and helping us with Extra Life and everything. But convention after convention after convention, they don't stop. They work hard. Big shout out and respect to them. Non-toxic nerd culture. That's like their space. Similar to like Loaded Snacks. They have a group on Facebook. I'm a part of their group. We like a lot of the same things: wrestling, anime, video games. They talk about the same type of stuff in their space. So we met through my cousin Noah, who reached out to him and saw their table, put us together, and we've been clicking ever since. And they donated a bunch of prints for Extra Life. You saw the Bulbasaur one. We have the One Piece Luffy doing the Red Rock. Got some Sailor Moon, some Dragon Ball. Got a lot of stuff. Yeah, one of his Sailor Moons. Yeah, it's got a lot of really, really good art. A lot of it, I'll say most of it is anime focused, just so you know. If you want to go check out his his site. But yeah, art by Quentin is what they go by.
Oh yeah, that's
his My Hero Academia Boondocks mashup piece. Absolutely incredible.
He's got a couple of those. We were very fortunate to have them be kind enough. Oh, you can't see it, and I didn't shrink it down, so I'll take the blame for that one. I mean, it's not like there really is anybody else to blame. I'll take the blame. For that one. Really, nobody else to put it on. He has some really dope pieces. We will be doing some bundles. We'll be talking about it, during the stream. If you are interested, if you're seeing something that you like now, if you're seeing something that you like now, and you are interested, you can DM one of us. We'll talk about it, and we'll get it, get something out. He sent a lot of prints. Like we really thought we were only expecting to get like maybe 2 or 3 prints, and he sent like 9. So there's a bunch of stuff that
different
we have.
Quantities of each one too. So
some
we have more of, some we have less of.
We'll let you know before the end of the week, kind of like how that's gonna work. If you want to bundle stuff together, if you just want to get one and you want to do a donation, to get it, like we'll work out how to get it to you, and so forth. But we want to make sure that they are priced well enough to make it make sense that if you're doing a donation, it doesn't cost us an arm and a leg to then ship it to you, because that kind of defeats the purpose. So we're like super thankful to them
Absolutely.
for for giving those to us. We also do have, if you like the Squirtle, there is one tote bag that has this Squirtle on it. It's very nice. I
Bulbasaur.
could get it and show it to you, but I probably won't. Um, there were two.
Yeah.
Somebody saw it when we were at LotCon last weekend. It was like, I gotta have it.
Nope, gotta have it.
Yep.
Where do I
Yep.
donate?
So, it was very cool um to have them do that. That was Zaina texting me. Thank you, Zaina. So that for the most part lines up what we have going on. Again, we'll have Frosty, who will also be streaming. Zaina will also be streaming.
I'm pretty sure Marcus will be too. Matter of fact, I know he will.
Oh yeah, well he'll be jumping in with us to do some stuff.
But like on
Anyway,
his own, like he'll be streaming because I gave him the schedule and
right.
everything. He knows. Yeah.
He joined the team. We're in there. On top of that, our good friend Marcus Williams, who is a phenomenal artist, is going to live stream, creating a print. He's going to do this on Saturday from 1 to 2. Because it is for charity and it is a video gaming charity, he has decided that he is going to draw Miles Morales from Spider-Man 2, since the game is so hot right now.
Okay.
And so not only will he be taking donations during the hour while he is streaming, but he also will be taking donations for prints of the piece that he creates while he is doing that. So he was going to join us tonight, but he had something else pop up, which is cool. Make sure you stay tuned to our socials because I will be kind of posting some of his work as well as some of the prints that we have, some of the stuff that you guys have seen, so that you can see, kind of what's up for grabs and that kind of thing. We want to do more than just play games and have you watch and just donate for the sake of it. Obviously, we're going to put ourselves and our bodies on the line in some fashion. Speaking of which, let's talk incentives. Jokes, you made a post.
Mm-hmm.
Was that yesterday?
That was yesterday.
Yesterday, you made a post about your incentives. I didn't see that you put your specific amounts for what
They
you have.
weren't on there.
Do you have
They
it in your
are on
stuff?
my page.
Okay.
They're actually on my page. I got to upload the last one on there for it. But
So
I can go
it's on your actual extra life page,
on
but
my
they weren't
actual
in the
life page
post.
for it.
Got it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Perfect.
So why don't you talk to us a little bit about what your incentives are, dollar amounts, what's going on, because the people need to know what they got to do to make you hurt. Buddy.
Absolutely. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull up. So the easy one, which we're gonna start at, I say easy, but it may not necessarily be easy. Gonna start slight. I got a sour candy. I don't have that next to me right now. It's called toxic waste. So it's supposed to be similar to that of like a warhead, but it's supposed to be way worse in comparison to a warhead. So that one's just gonna be a slight one starting out once I hit that $75 mark. So once I hit the 75, I'm gonna go ahead and eat one of those. At some point, I'm probably gonna sprinkle. I didn't figure out where I was gonna add in a couple extra ones of those, but I feel like there's gonna be some combination things eventually as we go through the night that are gonna end up occurring. So we'll stay tuned for that on there. Once I hit the 150, so I found these sodas. So obviously, Sin has got us these nasty, disgusting sodas that we've been drinking over the years. But I found a batch that he hadn't gotten yet, and more or less, this is specifically for me, but a spicy soda line. And so this is going to be for the 151 to start out. This is a jalapeno pepper soda. Now, there's 4 different ones, and I'll go through each of them as we hit the tiers. But there's going to be some consuming of this. Now, for the sake of being able to, of course, do this the whole entire time, probably not going to drink the whole entire thing initially. I may drink like half of it, depending on where it is for it. But
I mean, you can start with a shot
at
see how
least,
it goes down,
and then we'll see from there. But jalapeno soda. So this is the.
Jokes, I have a question. Are
Uh-huh.
you going to refrigerate these, or are you just going to drink them warm?
I'm going to refrigerate these.
Okay.
Right.
I just wanted to know.
Yeah. I kept them out because I knew I was going to end up showing them on here first. After that one, we're going to get to the $400 mark. Yeah, and these things get kind of bad out here. Let's get the right one first. That one, nope. Let's go to this one. I know they're not going to really sound too different because they all sound painful. But the next one on the list is going to be the habanero pepper soda. And there's a little, like, I don't know. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, there you go. There's a little meter on each one of these, so it indicates which one, as you go through it, are the levels to each one. So obviously the jalapeno one is, see if I get the little glare, is the lowest of them on there for it. Once we get to 750, we're gonna have the ghost pepper soda, which, as you can see, it's almost to the top of that thermometer on there. And then for the final one, once I hit my $1,000 goal, Nevada Reaper. So I'm sure folks already out there know about the Carolina Reaper, but I guess the Nevada Reaper is actually more spicier than that. So as you can see, that temperature gauge just explodes at the end on there for it. So those will be the main 4 pieces to mine. Now, I know as we probably go through, there'll be a couple other things that maybe we'll throw in. Like, I'm sure someone's going to dare me to eat a couple of those sour candies at one time. So I'm probably going to figure out where to squeeze that in to the puzzle somewhere in there for it. And I'm sure somebody's going to ask me, hey, listen, no.
I said, dang, you trying to die?
I'm not trying to die. I'm doing it all for the kids. Like, you guys know, I did the one chip challenges a couple of times for one time I did it for Extra Life. I found something that was close to it, since technically the one chip challenge doesn't exist now anymore. This is going to be the next thing for it. So we'll see how it goes. But those will be the goals that I have set to get through each one of these.
All right, Jokes. I have a, so listen. If you throw up, are you keeping your camera on?
Seeing is that I'm probably not going to have a bucket or anything. See, I'm fortunate where I'm at right here. I just
more than that, Ma.
And listen, I just have to get
up
and go to my left, and the bathroom's right there. So you may not see it.
You're gonna need that,
but you may hear it because I ain't gonna have time to probably hit the mute button.
Hey, bro, you about to piss out on that fire? You gonna be done?
Hey, dog, listen.
If it means
what if you just not? No, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
What if you break the 1,000 in one day?
If I can break it in one day,
yeah.
I'm down.
I mean, you got to do all of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do all of it. But let's say like $1,500. Maybe we'll get to. Or no, you're just saying 1,000 in one day. If I just hit
I'm saying if you break, because you're only talking about 1,000. So I'm just saying, like, if you break 1,000, if you do it in one day, let's say you don't hit it. Let's say you do the 75 on Friday. Let's just be, you know what I'm saying? Because you're giving yourself 3 days to do it. Well, let's just say for some reason on Saturday, it's just donations just rolling your way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that like somebody might point people in your direction or whatever. I'm just saying, let's just say that like on Saturday, you hit all the rest of them joints and we break the 1,000. Of course, if you hit 1,000, we break the 1,000 as a team at the same time. You got to eat that entire hot dog.
I am down for a cocktail. So I will take. I can't with that dude. I can't with you, Sense.
That came out of your face.
But because you took it the wrong way. Shut up.
No, it's how you said it, dog. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna change words for Sin
you do
because
you.
he can't.
Whatever makes you
Combination.
happy.
I think I'll do a combination of each one of them. I'll save a little bit at least.
For real?
I'll throw in the warhead. I'll throw in the or the toxic waste. But we said we're gonna eat the whole candy cane, so I won't be able to actually have a piece of that. So I'll do a mixture of all of those in there, and I'll probably save a little bit of the warhead drink too, because I can actually throw a little bit of a mix. But I'll definitely I'll do a mix of them. I'll save enough, throw it in. I got my G Fuel shaker. I'll pour a little bit in there afterwards
Shake
and
it up.
have it good for it. Yep.
Are the hot dog candy canes being eaten with condiments? I will tell you right now, Heather, that I wholeheartedly intend to have mustard.
I was gonna say you tread lightly because you know what somebody
side.
gonna say. You know what somebody gonna say. So tread lightly with that one.
First of all, mayo's not a condiment.
Puts that on a hot dog. Come on now.
Listen,
somebody does. I'm positive, but I'm saying
does.
like mayo's not a condiment. It's sandwich glue.
All right, we ain't about to go down that rabbit hole again.
Nope.
Sam, yeah, that's all.
Let's talk about your incentives.
Yeah, let's talk about my incentives. So y'all know, just so y'all know, on my Extra Life page, everything's updated on my incentives. Pictures, everything is there. So I'm gonna start posting my first thing of incentives tomorrow. I've already made my reel that'll go up, and I will be joining jokes with some flavored sodas. Starting with enchilada flavored soda. At $200, and every 200 something is added.
Do you like enchiladas?
I've never had an enchilada in my life.
Okay.
So at the second tier, and two of these are lesser fixings. Two of these are lesser fixings. So enchilada soda, yeah,
won't be bad.
Enchilada is lesser fixings. Horchata, however you say it, that's at the $400 tier.
That's a soda.
Would you like to go see it? Would you like to go grab it out the fridge?
Nah, I'm just asking.
Yes.
I didn't.
Yes, it's a
soda. I was asking if it's a soda.
Yes, they're all sodas.
What's it called?
Horchata.
It's
I don't know. Yes, a drink, a food, a dessert, something. I don't know. It's like I've never had it. It's in soda form.
Man's consuming something. He has no idea even what it is.
Nope. Okay. And $600 for the last soda is blue cheese soda. I've never had this brand before. It's not listed fixtures. It's like Grandpa something or whatever. So
sounds like you're in a family.
Do you like blue cheese?
No.
Oh, horchata. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Then at 800, I was going to get my hair dyed, but that might be an issue at work. So I told my barber that she can do whatever she wants, hair, beard, whatever, don't care. Get into your creative bag, have fun, like whatever type of deal.
Is she allowed to shave you bare?
She has full creative control. She has 100% creative control. I said, whatever, we hit 800, you do your thing. She was like, all right, bet. I'm thinking something coming after hours and knock it out. I was like, all right, cool.
Just waiting for that message.
I'll let everybody know, we hit the dollar mark. I'll hit you and let you know. All right, that's what we're doing. And of course, at the $1,000 tier, my barber will shave Superman's logo into the side of my head when I get my next haircuts. So, yes, I'll be wearing that bastard's emblem on the side of my head until my hair grows back.
No,
at $1,000.
No hats, no headbands, no bandanas, no scullies, no skull bags, no scarves, no nothing. You're gonna wear that thing proudly.
I will wear it proudly. I will wear it, not proudly, but I will wear it. I will wear it. I will wear it.
All right.
No hats, nothing. Nothing to cover it up.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all not getting nothing out of me until I hit 1,000. Not doing nothing at $75. I'm not doing $250, $750, $1,000. Cause for real, I usually hit those joints pretty early. And I allow myself to suffer for it. I did not choose this incentive, but I've been voluntold that at $1,000, I will be doing the dance from New Jeans Super Shy.
I have to watch it because I don't.
Oh, you should. I mean, Phil, you can pull it up now. I will tell you what parts I'm not doing, but like you can pull it up now.
I'll probably be able to pick it up.
Hey, I'm not. I mean, look at this. You see this whoop whoop on the screen? Devilishness. But yeah. So at $1,000, Super Shy, I'm gonna body that joint. Stop singing it. Yeah, I'm gonna body that joint. I'm also the person responsible for making sure that as a team we had incentives. So like, even though Sin had the hot dogs thing, it was unfortunately my idea to be like at $1,000, we got to do that. So like, if I have to do this dance and eat this hot dog at the same time and fight somebody, just telling you. You know, I'll make sure you get that. I'll be honest, I haven't decided what my other incentives are going to be just yet.
Okay.
Boy, this is going to be some.
But my goal
oh,
is 1,500. Oh no, I thought you was going to show it on the screen, Joe.
I
But
can share that. I
we
got
will,
it.
we will get a hit. So like, you gotta like, you know, they'll mute us or
I'll
whatever.
mute this jump. I'll mute this jump right quick.
Gonna be
Just so
cool.
we see the dance.
Also,
Yeah.
while he's doing that, I want you to know that K, our fourth member, is going to be streaming. He'll be doing on Twitch. He's gonna be doing some DJ sessions, live for people to, you know, to tune in, watch, and donate. I'm not doing that. That's not.
Oh yeah.
I saw it.
That's not the
He's about to
part.
bust it down.
I am gonna bust it down, but that's not the part. I already know that. I mean, I know that part already. But and I would give you a preview, but then that's cheating.
Nope, you got to make him earn it.
I want to know
It's
the
not
part.
until, it's not until the next. It's not until the next chorus. But you know, it's cool. That's a bop too.
All right, cool.
Yeah, it's after that. So it ain't gonna be that. I ain't gonna be doing none of what y'all just saw right there. Anyway. Yeah, at $1,000. So, you know, not that I haven't been encouraging other people to donate directly to Sin to see him get his hair cut, because I have, and they did.
They did. Yeah.
It's working. You know, there will be some other things on the platter. But that's where I'm starting. I'm starting big, $1,000. That's where it is. And again, we could very easily, as a team, between the three of us, Frosty, Zayna, Marcus, and Marcus, we could easily hit $1,000 before any one of us individually hits it.
Yeah.
Hot dogs, sodas. $3,000 is the goal for the whole team.
Mm-hmm.
So I set my goal at 1,500. So I'm not playing around. I'm $1,000. That's when y'all get the first incentive from me, because I'm shooting after like half of what the goal is. However, Zayna has some incentives that are up. Frosty. Oh, we gotta talk about Frosty. So Frosty texted me yesterday
Okay.
and said, "Ooh, I think I figured out." So her goal is $500.
Okay.
Ooh, I think I figured out what I'll do for my incentive if I hit my goal. Now, if you've ever watched Frosty on content with us, you know she's very like Star Wars, but she's like a Darth Maul.
Mm-hmm.
She likes the evil and the angry.
Yes.
She's a Sith. She's a goth girl. She wears black. I mean, purple's in there, but like she will cosplay as Barbie. The pink and hot pink and everything. And I'm like, bet. Happy Halloween, Kristen.
Happy Halloween, Kristen.
I'm like, bet. I text her back. You mean like live in public, like at Ocean City Comic Con when we're there?
Ooh, that's even better.
And she was like,
in front of a live studio audience.
I mean, I was really thinking like my next stream, but I guess I could do that. Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Ultra City Comic Con it is.
Oh, absolutely.
I can see
You will
Marcus
sit on
right
this
now
panel with us.
forcing people to go to her stream on purpose.
Hey, dog, we get that $500 for her before she even starts her stream.
Yes. Oh, look, Kristen loves it.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? It's gonna be real serious. So yeah, a lot of incentives, lots of good reasons to tune in, hang out with us, lots of good reasons to donate, which you don't really need because it's already for a good cause. But
Absolutely.
you know, again, we have Prince, we have people that are doing art, we have Kay who's doing music and doing mixes and stuff like that. So you can tune in, just kind of party with him. You know, you have three of us playing games and drinking disgusting sodas and so forth, and eating hot dog flavored candy canes. So please, you know, schedule is up. It's on our socials. Hang out with us. You know what I mean? And please encourage other people to come and check us out and to donate.
Absolutely.
You know, if you will. We greatly appreciate it. And, you know, we really do want to break, you know, records of what we've done in years past. Every year we want to do more. Every year we want to do better. And that just, you know, continues to put more money in the hospitals that we're playing for. So just one more time, so people are aware. We talked about it a little bit last week, but when we do this Charity of Extra Life, the money goes to Children's Miracle Network hospitals. We can play for specific hospitals, which I do. I play for Children's in DC. Jokes plays for Hopkins. You're doing Hopkins again.
Children's in DC.
Oh yeah, you're doing Children's. Saying you're doing Hopkins.
Hopkins in Baltimore, yes.
So if you donate to one of us directly, that money goes to that hospital that we are playing for specifically. If you simply donate to the team, which you can absolutely do, donating to the team, that money just goes to Children's Miracle Network hospitals. They will distribute it as necessary. But it is really special for us to have the opportunity to not only do this, but to help make sure that the money helps people who are here locally, that are in hospitals that are locally. Because not only do we have people who have used the facilities, do use the facilities, are in the facilities, but we also have people that we know that work in those facilities as well. And so, again, just a really great charity. We're gonna have a great time. I'm sincerely looking forward to it. Right, Sin?
100%.
So thank y'all for hanging out. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you in the streams over the weekend. Now, briefly, I want to talk about Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't think any of us really care about Five Nights at Freddy's. Nah. Would that be fair to say?
Yes.
Fair.
Okay. But we recognize it as a cultural phenomenon. Like, it is like a big deal. So this movie came out technically Wednesday for theaters, hit Peacock Friday. In 3 days, this movie has become the most watched film or series across Peacock, period, for their entire streaming service. Which is pretty significant considering it had a theatrical release, right? Like, it's there, it's at home, but you also might figure, I'd rather watch it at home than go to the theater to watch it. Well, here's the thing.
True.
The movie in the theater box office pulled in 82 million in North America and 132 million globally. It is the biggest release that Blumhouse has ever done. And it's a budget of 20 million.
Ooh, made that money back.
Nice. Yeah, nice.
That's dope. So you better believe the sequel's coming.
It's coming.
I also want to say,
that was a movie.
If you look at Rotten Tomatoes, the critic scores on this joint are like 22, like 30%. But the viewer scores
love it
are like 100.
Yeah.
Like that joint is like up. Like this movie has the largest disparity in history between the
Right to
critics and the viewers
I love it.
and the public.
I love it.
You know, I love it too. I just think it's one of those things where it's like, it's not for you. It's for them. It's for the people who know.
Yeah.
And the people who know, they want
get
it and they will go absorb it. You know what I'm saying? I have to imagine that people went, saw this in the theater, and came home and watched it. Period. Like, did both.
I love that for them. Thinking when Endgame would have came out, if we could have watched it in theater and go right back home, we absolutely would have turned around and ran it right back.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Here's what I want you to understand. When we talk about this being the most watched film or series ever in its first 5 days on Peacock, that is over Halloween Ends. It is over Super Mario Brothers movie. It's over the show Bel Air. It's over The Best Man and Final Chapters. It is literally the biggest thing they've done. Like,
solid.
Period. So one time for real, for like, we're in a place where like video game movies are really starting to actually do it. Like, it just it's hitting. You know what I mean? And it doesn't necessarily have to be for everybody. There's a part of me that feels like video games has gotten to be so large that you no longer have to do the thing they used to do, which is try to dumb it down, whatever the property is or whatever, to try to make it for everybody. You can actually successfully make something just for the people who already love it. You know what I mean? Who want to go and see it. And that's enough, because there are so many people that play games. There are so many people that are interested in this, and they have been waiting for this. The first game came out in like 2014. It's been almost 10 years.
It's about time.
Will the Call of Duty movie that they're supposed to be making do the same thing? Maybe, but it ain't gonna have no $20 million budget.
Yeah.
But they got Microsoft money behind them now. I mean, they had Activision money, which ain't nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, but
we throw Microsoft money on it.
That's a lot more money.
Well, or so you would think. But then there was the Halo TV show.
Yeah. After one episode, I was done.
And there you go. However, I think the mistake they made is they didn't do it for the fans. They tried to make it something for everybody, for anybody to come in and tune in. So, like, you're shooting too big. Like, you are trying to change what the formula of it is that made it so popular in the first place, to bring in other people who don't have or never really wanted anything to do with it to begin with.
Never played the game or anything before.
The moment they have my man, they have my man take his helmet off, the world lost it. The world lost it.
Yeah, like, nah. This is not my Master Chief.
But I believe that they felt like they couldn't not let people see what he looked like. You know what I'm saying? Do a show and not let people see, because people will want to see it. And like, for us who've been playing the games for 20 years, already know you ain't supposed to see his face. Like, you just that's not part of it.
It was like party.
You know what I mean?
It's like, wait, Chief, what are you doing here?
They were trying to satisfy people who aren't already the fans, which, by contrast, something like The Last of Us wasn't really designed to be a video game in the first place, in my personal opinion. It was designed to be a story first, right? And it's zombie or an apocalypse first, designed and written that way. And so therefore it kind of plays that way. And so anybody, if you watch The Walking Dead, like, you could watch this and enjoy it, right? And I think that's what the difference is. So I think we just come to this place now where they get it, I think. Right? There's still mistakes being made, but like, even Twisted Metal,
fire, honestly,
like, it seemed to work.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I thoroughly enjoyed that.
It's dumb on paper, but the game is also dumb on paper.
And they play up to it. Like,
you know what I'm
they
saying?
play up to it. It works so well. Like, I'm really anticipating season 2.
Are you really?
Yeah, for real. Like, I want to know what happens next.
Dig it.
So, I want to do that. And before we get out of here, here's what I want to do. It is Halloween. So a couple of things. we're just gonna go around and talk a little bit about Halloweens from the past, stuff like that. Jokes. I want to know from you,
Mm-hmm.
what's your favorite Halloween costume you ever wore?
um, I'm gonna say it was probably between either the Gold Ranger or Darth
Okay.
Vader. Because my mom got me, so she got me the Darth Vader outfit. But you know, when
Mm-hmm.
you get them like out of the store, it just sometimes just has like the front one that you wear, not the whole thing. But she went the
Right.
next step and she found me like the whole entire helmet. So I had, decked out in the whole helmet, the nice front. It didn't light up, but it wasn't like plastic. It was like kind of like actual buttons on it.
Uh-huh.
Dope. The only thing that happened that was bad,
Uh-huh.
the cape was ever so slightly too big. So when
You trick.
I was trick or treating, I got my candy, and I stepped back down, and for whatever reason, foot was on the back of the cape, and I took a step forward, and when I tell you that jump yanked me down so quick,
Oh, my man was trick or treating.
Right.
Terrible, dog.
but definitely Gold Ranger and Darth Vader. Those are probably my favorite two that I had.
Okay. How old were you
Very
when
much
when
so.
you wore that?
Uh,
He is super excited. He's excited now just talking about it. So you know it meant the world.
Darth Vader I had later on. So I know Gold Ranger I probably had. I'm trying to think when Zeo came out. Was that like that? I think that was like 96.
Oh, you was getting ready to ask me when
No.
a
I'm
Power
kind
Ranger
of. Oh God. I think that was like 96 or 97 when I had the Gold Ranger outfit. And then I would say Darth Vader was
which
probably
made
a
you
few
like 5 or
years after
6.
that. Mm. Yeah.
4 or 5. And you know what I'm saying? Something like that.
And then
Um,
Vader came a few years later.
okay. Sin,
Yo,
when was the last time you dressed up for Halloween?
I can't remember. It's been forever since
For
I've
real?
dressed up for Halloween. Yeah, it's been, yeah,
How
probably
old were
decades.
you? How old were you when you stopped trick or treating?
Like classic level, just going up the doors, all that kind of stuff. Probably when my parents got separated. Probably.
So
So
before that.
yeah,
So like
probably.
before, yeah. So like,
Yeah,
go
that's
ahead.
probably the last time I went out, like going to knock on people's doors and stuff like that to get candy. Was before that. Yeah. Pops don't
Jokes.
celebrate Halloween and all that type of stuff, so it was like never like super
Right.
big like for us.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't really push it like that. Jokes.
Mm.
Did you? Well, how old were you when you the last time you went trick or treating?
I honestly couldn't even put a time. It would have
Did you go
probably
trick or treating at all once you got to high school?
high school. No. I would probably say maybe it probably was middle school. Maybe
Okay.
because it got to a point where
Okay.
like I was still at that age where trick or treating would be fun, but I kind of would go with friends that were in my same age range as they were taking like their little brothers and little sisters. It was mostly like for them, and we had one of the parents was with us, but it was mostly just to hang with them while they took
Yeah.
like their siblings going. So, but I would say probably middle school.
Got it. Think so. The last time when I was in like 9th grade, my parents let me take my brother trick or treating.
Mm-hmm.
So me and Jose, who's been on this show many times, took my brother trick or treating. However, we had spent the entire day in the yard with my father, like raking leaves.
Mm-hmm.
And so when we left to go trick or treating, we put our candy bags in like our inside pockets in our jackets
Mm-hmm.
and walked around with like bags of like rocks and leaves. Hold on, jokes. Just hold on.
I'm following.
Hold on, bro. Cause we know. You know what I'm saying? Like we know what's popping around the way.
Mm-hmm.
So we trick or treating, go to Jose's house, get Jose. We go out. You know what I'm saying? We hidden out by you, like out like towards Castleton, like we out trick or treating.
Mm-hmm.
Sure enough, like 5 or 6 dudes just showed up, tried to snatch our bags. We just let them have them because them joints was straight leaves and rocks. I mean, we muscled up, like
Right.
square up a little bit. Not the freshman year in college. All right, I dig it, Heather. What did you dress up as though? Is what I want to know, Heather. Yeah, and then we ran all the way home. So we get more
rocks, leaves, and bags.
Yeah.
Had to go refill. Had to go hit the ammo stash. Had to refill up.
Yeah. Now we used to dress up. I used to dress up and go out in front of the house. My parents' house, I would dress up like in front of the house and sit on the bench in front of the house with the hold on. My favorite was Weeping Angel. In the last handful of years. Super proud of that one. Okay. I dig it. So I can appreciate that you still dressing up. You know what I mean? I guess today is the last time I technically dressed up for Halloween. That's what it counts. Yeah, I used to dress up, carve a pumpkin on my head, sit out in front of the house, and just wait for kids to come up. Scare the life.
That was great.
Scare the life.
That was great.
Out of them children. That is one of those things I need to do again and just haven't.
Okay, Killer Instinct 1.
Orchid?
Oh,
Orchid, I'm thinking.
If it's Killer Instinct 1, it has to be Orchid.
Yeah.
She was the only girl. She was the only female character in Killer Instinct 1. So, and then in 2, I think it was like Maya. I think it was still only 2. Kim Woo and Maya. More in that joint, but yeah, it definitely Orchid if it was the first one. I'm saying a toss up between my homemade BTS Black Swan and tonight's Max Goof. Woke me up this morning with that Max Goof in the dark. Like I can't even see. What are you doing? She was just so proud and standing there with her hands on her hips, and I'm like, I can't even see you. It's dark. Like I can't see you. And then she told me, and then I got it. Yeah, good times, man. I think we can wrap the show, right? Because we got to play GTA, right, Jokes?
Yes, sir.
All of a sudden now, you got to get some money.
I want to thank everybody for hanging out, for tuning in. We greatly appreciate it. Jokes, if you would do your job, I'd appreciate it. Jokes, to get the Beacons link back up. Again, you can use that link. Should be right at the top. You can go to our Extra Life to do donations. If you go to the page and you want to donate to one of us individually, you can click on the team page and scroll down to where it says roster and click on any of the names. Anybody that's on the team. And you'll be able to donate where you choose. Again, we greatly appreciate it. We've already started taking some donations, and that just always feels great. So thank you for that. We will continue to post throughout the week. Incentives and things like that, just to kind of keep it fresh on people's minds. We'll be posting about what some of the other people who are playing who are not here, like Frosty, will be posting about what they're doing and posting about what Zane is doing, and focus, for Marcus with his stream, for the drawing, all that kind of stuff. So we'll keep you guys updated. Really, really, really looking forward to getting started on Friday.
Yes.
Sin, you have a job to do.
Yes, let's shout out our top tier patrons, starting with Anthony Cunningham, Marcus Houston, Susan Dortch, Tyrone Carson, Meticulous Skin, Alex Lee, Ellis Mbe, and Kermit Ferguson. Thank you very much. We truly, truly appreciate it.
That's an absolute fact, and I really love how that list is growing. That is dope and makes us feel really good. What's happening Thursday, Sin?
Thursday, Thriller Park. We are at the finale of Made in Abyss Season 2. So we're running through the last 3 episodes, 10 through 12. It has been a ride for everybody who's watching this for the first time. And I'm looking forward to see how they deal with what's about to happen in the finale. So looking forward to that so much. And also on Saturday, whenever we're done with the stream, we will be watching the Attack on Titan finale the second we close that stream in the Thriller Park channel, in the Discord. So anybody looking to see our reactions and how we feel about how it all goes down, that's where you will jump in with us and find out. So whenever we end the stream, just pay attention to when Extra Life they No, day two
Oh,
streaming.
day 2.
Yeah, day twos. Yeah, but yeah, the finale Saturday night.
Follow the Beacons link so that you're in the Discord or jump in the anime chat. Either way, you can get in there that way. Jokes. There is wrestling. Thanks, man.
There
Give
is.
generously. There is wrestling this weekend, so it's a little tricky.
Yeah, of course.
Talk to me.
But we're gonna make it work. WWE Crown
There's
Jewel.
wrestling every day, so like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro. It feels less special. It's every day, dog.
Got something different every day, though. That's the thing. If it was like the same show every single day, I get it, but
it is
different stuff every day. But WWE Crown Jewel is this weekend on Saturday, of course, during Extra Life. So we are not necessarily going to be watching it, but me and Sin are going to take the time, though, to actually record our predictions for Crown Jewel, and so we can have that up before the weekend. So you guys will be able to watch that at some point before the show happens. So stay tuned. Like Sin, I guess maybe we should tie in a punishment for Extra Life. Maybe I think that may sounds somehow. I don't know how we can work that in there. We can discuss that off.
We can brainstorm.
Yeah,
we can brainstorm.
But look out for those predictions that'll be coming up for Crown Jewel.
Okay, sounds like fun. Looking forward to seeing y'all this weekend. Please bear in mind that next month for Loading Stacks Movie Club, we will be doing the top 10 movie franchises of all time. It's going to be a fight. And then December 9th, we will be in Ocean City, Maryland at Ocean City Comic-Con. We will also be doing the top 10 movie franchises of all time. It will be a lot more hectic. But if you're coming, you will get to see what is looking like all of the Loading Snacks Movie Club admins together in one place for this panel, and all of us will have a veto. We'll talk more in depth about what that is and how that's going to work in a couple of future dates. So with that said, Jokes, can you tell the people what I need them to know?
Ken, remember, y'all, just because you have a well thought out plan doesn't make it a good idea.
With that, we are out. Toodles and Loos.
Loading Snacks